Greetings, Jedis. This is Captain Rex, and you're watching Star Wars Nut 77, home of the Star Wars memorabilia reviews. Move out!
How's it going, Star Wars fans? My name is John, and welcome to my Star Wars Nut 77 show. This episode, I want to talk about one of my favorite Star Wars game series, that is Star Wars Battlefront. The first Star Wars Battlefront came out in 2004. It came out for various platforms, home consoles, PCs, Mac, I believe, as well. And then the 2005 Battlefront 2 came out, which I absolutely loved. If you guys have never played any Battlefront game, I highly encourage you guys to check those games out. It's very unique. You pick your own character and class, and you're dropped in a battle on a unique planet. Very cool multiplayer online. It's so much fun. They also released several versions for the DS and PlayStation Portable. I believe the last one came out in 2009. That was Elite Squadron. But Battlefront 3 was supposed to come out, and they were really close in development, and the studios actually ended up closing down, and it changed hands. And unfortunately, it never saw the light of day. In fact, LucasArts hasn't officially announced one way or another what's going on with Battlefront 3. But the reason I bring this up is a YouTuber, by his YouTube name is Dollars Films. He reached out to me. I'll put a link to his video below. And he's pushing for a campaign to bring Battlefront 3 out. And I love the idea. In fact, there's a Facebook page, a like page that has over 17,000 likes. I'll put a link below on that as well. I really encourage you guys to check it out, show support, like it. He sent me a novel. I mean, seriously, a lot of notes of just requests that he has for Battlefront 3, which I'm gonna read some of these to you. You guys can get an idea of some of the ideas. I think it'd be awesome. I know there was rumors that they're gonna come out with Battlefront Online, and that never really came to be either. Let me know what you guys think below by leaving a comment, and let me know what you guys think. Here's just some basic requests. The ability to pick up weapons. When you kill someone, you can pick up their weapon and use it, which is pretty cool. I think maps from previous Battlefronts return with a greatly improved, more movie atmosphere. I think they could do that, considering the last one came out on last gen consoles. I think they could easily improve on the graphics. Planets and locations from Battlefront 1 and 2 make an appearance, such as Ronfar, Bespin, Dunesi, and Yavin for Arena, which I think is really cool. It would be cool. Some advanced requests to have destructible environments so the effects of the war can be seen, so cities can fall and be in ruins. That sounds almost like Star Wars Force Unleashed, actually, with the environment change. That'd be really cool. The choice between single location battles or merge location battles. Ranking system where with leveling up grants you new perks, abilities. That'd be cool, almost to add like an RPG element to it. Would be awesome. Some new units for fractions like the Commando unit. Fans of the Republic Commando games would like this feature. Graphics to look more realistic, not cartoony. I absolutely agree. I like the ones for the PSP and the DS, but certainly the graphics weren't nearly as good, and it was under a different developer too. More units on the battlefield for larger battles, both single player and multiplayer. Can you imagine playing this game multiplayer online, like now that has grown in the 6-7 years since the last one came out? It'd be awesome. With the release of Star Wars Old Republic, maybe the addition of Old Republic and the Sith Empire as new factions bring with them new content, like new planets, locations. To merge those games together would be unbelievable. Heroes of fractions to return, but to be given health instead of a limit time bar. Not only should there be a faction versus faction battle, but some planets may have a third party. For example, if you were on Kashyyyk playing as a Republic, Not only would you fight alongside the Wookiees, but you could have the chance to also play as them and use their vehicles, like on Revenge of the Sith. Battles from land to space should be continuous, no cutscenes. I'm getting like chills just reading this. These are awesome ideas. More locations from the planet, e.g. if the planet was Naboo, you have Theed, the grassy plains, the swamps, and the Gungan City, for example. Suggestions. Here's some suggestions for Battlefront 3 multiplayer. And again, I'm just skimming over this. I'll try to post this below so you guys can read more in detail about this as well. Larger number of players on multiplayer games, increase the previous 16 players. A decent ranking system. I think that's definitely a commando class of each faction should be in multiplayer as well, playing in the certain ranks who may be given the chance to play as a commando unit. If a player is in command of the capital ship, that player will have the ability menu for the ship to improve in its weapons, hyperdrive, shields, maneuverability, repair, similar to battle stations midway. Command posts should be improved from landing zones, posts, outposts. Not only should there be online multiplayer, but also split screen for more players via one console. So almost like a local multiplayer. I think that's going to be awesome. Land to space combat. Landing zones and base shells be home of the vehicles of your army, similar to Battlefront. For creative players, if possible, Forge mode, like in the Halo series. Their players can create maps, and other players can use them. That'd be cool. Can create your own map. Some planets of the species they are allied in the faction not only fight alongside them, but players should have the chance to play as the allied species. For example, on Kashyyyk, the player is playing as Republic or Rebellion. They can switch between the main faction and the minor faction. As you rank up and gain more perks, like the ability to give orders to BOTs, more communication, more control as you rank up more from the simple trooper to high general to fighter pilot to fleet commander. That goes through the ranking system, I think, earlier. Death Trooper mode, players face off hordes of undead like this Call of Duty, but in the Star Destroyer with its indestructible environment, but have it with two modes, survival and escape. Survival lasts as many rounds as possible. Escape, take the hordes of undead as they try to repair. Mixing zombies and Star Wars, that'd be kind of interesting. VIP players must protect another player who is a VIP, who should be hero, defending, almost like capture the flag, I guess. You can protect them. Dark Trooper mode, like in Call of Duty, Juggernaut, a player will have the select to play as a Dark Trooper, while the other players may have to take them out. Order 66, similar to Dark Trooper mode, but instead of Dark Trooper, it's a Jedi. Game start with players as Imperials, and on the other, chase them around. Conquest mode, the mode should have different sizes, like land, space, planet. Bring back heroes versus villain mode. The Forge mode, similar to the Halo series, that will allow players to be creative and create their own maps. Search and destroy, players must take out an enemy their targets. Bounty mode, this time you're not with a faction, you're a bounty hunter. You gain more experience by killing an objective. Target player, higher ranking player, full customization of your hunter. I mean, these are pretty cool ideas. I think there's well thought ideas. I'm really curious what ideas you guys would like to see if there was a new Battlefront game. Here's some vehicles that he suggests. You know, AT-AT, ATST, TX-13010, fighter tank, speeder bike, Rebellion X-wing, Y-wing, speeder bike, swamp speeder. You can AT-TE, XC-130, Saber class fighter rank, Jedi Starfighter, kind of mixing the old original trilogy to the prequel trilogy and the Clone Wars even as well, adding gunships and stuff like that. But I'll put a link to the Facebook below, guys. Certainly recommend you guys check it out. Like the link, spread the word about this campaign. Hopefully LucasArts will listen and bring back Battlefront 3. Thanks for watching, guys, and may the Force be with you. Take care.